Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ad America. My name is James, one of the e-guides here in Ad America, and we welcome audience members joining us online. We hope that you're doing well and staying safe. Ad America is the United States Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States. I also want to let everyone know that Ad America is now open to the public, so feel free to bring friends and families to enjoy our events and facilities in person. Now, today we will be having Startup Huddle. Why not start a business from scratch? But before we begin, let's break the ice with a little trivia. Startups are often known as disruptors because of their aim to create entirely new categories of goods and services, disrupting well established ways of thinking and doing business for entire industries. And now, other than that, don't forget to take a selfie and tag at America's Instagram account. We will now, without further ado, introduce our moderator for today. We have Pa Eddie Viharja, the founder of ImpactNer.com. Pa Eddie, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, James, for nice intro. Hi, welcome to Startup Huddle Jakarta collaboration with At America, and this is the third time, in this 2022 we do collaboration for Startup Huddle. So thank you all, the community representative that already joined with us today, and thank you for all the audience that join in live at America. And allow me to introduce myself. My name is Edi Wiharja. I'm a founder of ImpactNer Startup Business School, and also I'm organizer of Startup Huddle Jakarta. And I will share quick about Startup Huddle program. Okay, can I have my slide, please? Okay, Startup Huddle is a program that was started by Gen Global Entrepreneurship Network. Now, we have more or less 50 chapter community across around the world and in the 30 countries that hold Startup Huddle event. And Startup Huddle is a program designed to help one entrepreneur at a time, and also we help them to discover the solution to challenges they face through a purposeful engagement with a broad array of voices from their local community. Next slide, please. Okay, so Startup Huddle connect, engage, and educate. Next slide, please. And Startup Huddle format is consistent in each uh, every time we do Startup Huddle, we consistent in the time, in the date, and usually we do it 1 month, one time. And usually in Startup Huddle event, there is one or two startup founder that present their business idea, more or less 6 minutes, and then followed by question and answer, um, more or less 45 minutes. And also, we will like to give a chance to all the community representative and all the members, to give feedback or give or ask question or give sharing idea. For that, uh, to help the founder, so he will make a great startup business. Okay, next slide, please. So this is our template, for our startup huddle. Next slide, please. Okay, a lot of partners ask me how we promote this program. So there is two ways. First, the power of the word of mouth. So we come to community ecosystem, we come to government, we come to uh, organization, co-working space owner. We share our ideas, our vision, our mission about Startup Huddle. And then from that, we we have presenter and community representative to join with our event. Okay, and then the second one is we use social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, and others to share every event that we have. And if you want to see all what happened in this Startup Huddle event, you can check in our YouTube channel, Startup Huddle Jakarta. You can search in Google, or you can visit in the YouTube channel of Impactner. Next slide, please. Our success metric is not uh, how many attendees that come to the Startup Huddle event. If we have 100 audience, we are very happy. And if we only have 20 audience, we are also very grateful because we focus helping the entrepreneur, the founder himself. So the founder can have the experience to join this program, and we hope the founder is become more and more know about how to run their business. Okay, next slide, please. And this is our topic for today. Yeah, as you see, this topic is represent the what we're gonna discuss for today. And next slide, please. So here with us, our community representative, Pak Ardo, Pak Ardo Dwi Tanto. This is I will share quick bio about Pak Ardo. So Pak Ardo since 2005 teach financial management at couple of university at like UPH, Matana University, and IPMI International Business School. And since 2015 until now, Pardo is a lecturer and also head of investment gallery and investor club advisor at IPMI International Business School. And today, Pardo is representing the community of academia. Thank you, Pardo. And the second one is Pak Dani Septriadi. He's a senior partner of DDTC and also as a lecturer of the master program in tax policy at administration and the master program in accounting at the University of Indonesia. And today, Pak Dani will represent the community as a big corporate. Thank you, Pak Dani. And also, the third one is Pak Ivan Sanjaya. Oh, Pak Ivan, we are already familiar with Pak Ivan. Pak Ivan is a managing director of Gen Indonesia and always support us of every event at Startup Huddle. And he is representing the community of mentors. Okay, give big applause for the three of community representative. Thank you. And once, next slide, please. Once again, I want to say thanks to all partners, first at America and also Gen Indonesia and Impactner Startup Business School that support this event. And also, thank you for all the audience come to this event. And final, next slide, please. I will intro the presenter. The presenter is Mr. Juanda now. He is online with us in the Zoom because this is event of hybrid. Pak Juanda now in Jogja. Okay, so I will intro about Pak Juanda. Pak Juanda is a founder of CEO of iCommunity. And Pak Juanda was graduated from Bina Nusantara University with double degree in mathematics and information technology. He started his journey as an online marketer in 2006. In 2015, he started his professional career as digital marketer, speaker, and built his digital marketing agency in 2017. After 5 years handling client in digital marketing, now he built his own community for entrepreneur and professional. Okay, Pak Juanda, now it's your time to start present your business idea. And let me remind you again, you have only 6 minutes to present your business idea. Okay, the time is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Eddy. Okay. Imagine if we could share network with each other to grow networks. This idea came last year when we surveyed 100 SMEs that we know, and their 5 main problems are like you can see in the slide. They don't have the right network to develop their business, difficulties in finding business relationship, out of name list in introducing their business and products, don't know how to start communication with other entrepreneurs and professionals, and don't know how to develop their business around Indonesia or even the world. Therefore, we create a process which will make it easier for everyone who run it to meet, interact, and collaborate with fellow businessmen and professionals. The process consists of 6 activities, namely iCommunity Level Up Club, iCommunity Company Visit, iCommunity Business Summit, iCommunity Business Matching, iCommunity One-on-One Meeting, and the last time is iCommunity Refer a Business. And all these activities will be recorded in the platform that we built. In the platform, member can see the profile of other members in the member directory. They can take part in online or offline matching anywhere through Indonesia and even the world. They can make one-on-one appointment, and when mutual trust is created, they can give and receive opportunity. They can also learn to improve their communication, business, and other skills through the learning resources we provide. And to be able to use the iCommunity platform, we provide 3 membership package: free, basic, and pro, with benefits that you can see in this slide. We also get a lot of positive reviews from members who use the iCommunity platform. This happened because in the iCommunity, we have the following vision and mission. Our vision is like, we want to be the largest business and professional community platform. And to achieve our vision, here's some mission that we plan. First is we want to embrace the existing business and professional community, connecting fellow businessmen and professionals to achieve common goals, and cultivate positive value that can contribute to business, professional, and community growth. And here's our timeline, yeah, for our project, where as the first step, we will connect entrepreneurs and professionals in all around Indonesia. And when we achieve like 1,000 members in our platform, we will connect diaspora Indonesia in all over the world. And then lastly, we want to connect entrepreneurs and professionals in all around the world. And after all our target completed, so we will prepare ourselves for IPO so that all the members can also have this platform. This community traffic is like for 2 months after we launched the platform, where there are more than 1,000 new website users accessing it, and mostly organic. And the platform page has been viewed for more than 19,000 times. Yeah. The page has been viewed from various countries such as Indonesia, United States, Singapore, etc. We also have members in big city in Indonesia like Yogyakarta, Balikpapan, Makassar, Palembang, and some countries in like America and Singapore. Our business model is like this one. First, we build the platform for member activity. Then from the platform, we bring it to business matching, which is a routine activities between members to collaborate. And we also planning to conduct event like seminar, workshop for entrepreneurs and professional. And we also give referral that for members who refer their friend to join our community. This is some revenue model in a community. We have revenue from membership fee, which like from basic and pro. Then we also get commission from business that we refer to other members. And we will also do some paid event like seminar, workshop, boot camp, and others. And this is our team. Me, myself, Juanda Rovelim as a founder and CEO. Then we have Susanti Wijaya, she is a co-founder, and Paulo Sulastri, also co-founder. And thank you. If there's any question, you can WhatsApp me in my numbers or access icommunity.id to connect with all our members. Thank you, Mr. Eddie.
Okay, give applause for Mr. Juanda. And thank you for your nice presentation, Mr. Juanda. And as usual, I will give a first chance to community representative to ask question. First is Paivan. Paivan, you can lead the first question. And then the second one is Pak Dani, representing the community of big corporate. And the third one is Pak Ardo, representing the community of academia. And after all of them, I will give a chance to all the audience here live in this venue and also in the Zoom platform or in other all platform that we have. So, Pak Ivan, you will be the first one to ask, and please say a few words, 1 or 2 minutes about you so the audience can know you better.
Check. Thank you, Pak Edi. Hello, Juanda. My name is Ivan. I'm the managing director of Global Entrepreneurship Network Indonesia, which is the affiliate of the Gen Global that exists in over now 180 countries. So GEN is a non-profit organization. Our mission is basically to help the national ecosystem to mature and to grow. And we work with all uh, ecosystem stakeholders, basically coming from the elements of the governments or academia or corporations, as well as other supporting organizations, including NGOs, foundations, co-working spaces, communities, basically uh, stitch them all together to work hand in hand to to help the entrepreneurs and startup communities, especially the local ones, to uh, be able to scale their business and eventually also contribute to the uh, uh, how do you call that, the national economy of Indonesia. Pak Juanda, I have two questions actually. The first one is certainly I'm a little bit curious because in your team you have you yourself is a founder and you have two other co-founders. So I don't
Yep.
know exactly what your two co-founders are responsible for. Maybe you can just enlighten me a little bit on that. Maybe one is in charge for finance, the other one is in charge for marketing. But my true question is, I want to know basically uh, your go-to-market strategy because you certainly have a lot of potential clients. You know, Indonesia is a huge country. It has over 270 million people, and according to the statistics, that there are about 50 million SMEs even, but only maybe 10,000 startups. I don't know, but even that would be a potential clients. All of them are potential clients for you. So now, in order to be able to grab the market, yeah, because I believe you have done your initial market survey because you have shown also in your statistics that within 2 months you already have so many users, especially here in Indonesia. But the next thing is, how do you want to scale your business? Because you certainly wants to be able to hack the market, right? You know, to grow the market in an exponential way. So if you understand that, kindly just elaborate a little bit how you actually want to systematically target all your potential clients in an Indonesian market. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Pak Ivan. Our strategy for the go-to-market for first step that when we launched the iCommunity, we already booked like 10-point videotron in some places in Jakarta and Serpong. And we also have collaborate with some community leaders like HE Entrepreneur Club Indonesia, and we also collaborate with Impactner, and we do some collaborative strategies also with our partners. Let's say that one of our partners is Permata Hijau Suites, that when people join our community pro member, Permata Hijau Suites will give like a free voucher to stay in the Permata Hijau Suites apartment. And we also like planning to do some seminar, workshop, and bootcamp to grab entrepreneur and professional. I think that's some of our strategy for the go-to-market, Pak Ivan.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answer, but there is one one question, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about the function
The
of all
co-founder.
your two co-founders.
Yes. Okay. My two co-founders is like Ibu Susanti Wijaya. He's the owner of Bakminaga, and he also the founder of Indonesian License Association, and she will absolutely connect us with government also, because she have some access to some of ministry in Indonesia. And the other one is Mr. Paulus. He is a business coach. He guide me to build a content for the marketing.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So basically, yeah. But I suppose you also have a back-end support, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
administrative office.
Yes, mostly our back end is handling with our team, because we, like myself, I have a digital marketing agency that we usually build some platform for our clients. So the community platform is mostly built with my team, and for the finance, we also like have like one of our founder. He have a financial institution, so uh, his team do the financial things.
Thank you, Joanda. Thank you.
Okay. The second turn is Pak Dani. Pak Dani, can you tell us 1 minute or 2 minutes about you, Pak? Yeah, and then you can ask the question, Pak.
Okay. Thank you, Pak Edi. My name is Dani Septriadi. I'm from DDTC. I'm a co-founder of DDTC that we established the company in 2007. Until present, so it's almost 15 years ago. So currently, we do also. It's almost like the same like you, Pak. Yeah.
Oh,
We built a platform also, just recently just released. So I think I have the interest also to ask you, because I think we have the same situation.
yes,
What
welcome,
are
Pak.
your biggest challenge that you can imagine, like the Pa Ivan said about how to to build or to grow this, how to attract people to pay. Yeah, if they subscribe for the free, it's, I think it's a lot. Yeah, they
Yeah,
try, but how to make them to pay, like for example at 250,000 and then until 2.4 million. What are
yeah.
your in details in the short term strategy and then long term strategy? What can you explain a little bit more? What is your biggest challenge now to expand or to grow your subscribers? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Pak.
Yeah, the biggest challenge is to convince like community leaders to collaborate with us, because maybe some of community leaders, they want to grab their community for themselves, and to convince people to share their network, so they can also collaborate with each other, because some people like they want to keep their network for themselves gitu Pak. And uh, what we do to convince people to pay for membership is like we give them value. For the example, usually we bring them to join for free and see the value that we share, and the not only the value, but we also walk the talk. We deliver what we talk. So like when some new members join, that all our members will refer their business to their friend, and will tag the business in their social media, so they see the value in this community. And after that, they will upgrade their membership to basic, or if they don't have enough money like SME, they will usually join the basic for 250,000 rupiah. And usually when there are the bigger company like uh, CEO, entrepreneurs, or professional, they will pay for 2.4 million rupiah, Pak. And usually it's also make like filter for them they also want to collaborate with a member who have same level with them.
Additional question, Pak Freddy. Do you want to expand the benefit for the subscribers? For example, like for to retain the previous subscriber, and then to
Yeah.
attract for new members.
Yeah, sure, Pak. We give a lot of value, and the value is also give from our members themselves. For the example, for now, every pro member join our community, they will have two additional value. First, like from the Permata Hijau Suites, which is they can stay for two days, one night in Permata Hijau Suites apartment for free. And second is like their business will be advertised in Videotron in Central Park Mall for 7 days, Pak. And this is also I think next month we planning to give our members is like free insurance. So every member who join our committee will get 1 year's full protected accident insurance from one of our partner. So next, we'll also collaborate with all other corporate to give value to our member. And in my plan, in that next development of the platform, each member can also give value to a new member with like they give the voucher or they give some discount to all the member. So from member to member.
Interesting, Pak. Thank you. Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
I get insight also for a strategy to give to the members.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I am interested to join.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much,
Welcome,
Pak
Pak. Welcome.
Dani. This is very interesting, yeah. Okay, now I will give a chance to Pak Ardo. Pak Ardo, seems like Pak Dani, you can share about you, Pak, 1 or 2 minutes, and then ask the question, Pak.
Okay. Good evening. Nice to see you virtually, Pak Juanda.
Nice to meet you, Pak.
I'm Ardo Ryan Dwi Tanto, faculty member at IP International Business School. So I also a financial planner, and so yeah, finance is my thing. Yeah. So when I look at numbers, then I get what do you call it? Yeah, excited. Okay. So now I'm looking at your revenue model, and I see that you have 4 business segments, correct?
Yeah.
Membership fee, commission, event, and others. Okay.
Yeah.
So which one is the largest contribution to your company's total revenue among these 4?
Yeah. For now, because the platform still in the phase 1, it's membership fee, Pak.
Okay. So how much is that?
And
90% or?
mostly, I think 90% is from membership.
Okay. So you don't have the exact numbers for each segment?
No, because the event we will hold our first paid event in July.
Okay.
And
I mean exact, not events, sorry. Exact numbers. I look what do you call it, contribution for each segment.
Oh yeah, the event still still zero because our first paid event will be in June, Pak. And for commissions, we have some small margin when we introduce the Videotron to our members. I think it's still like 1 to 5% only, and the majority is like for now because we still baby, but like still 3 months old because we launched in 22nd of February.
Oh.
And so 90 5% of our revenue now is from membership.
Okay. So membership fee. That's why. So your value, what do you call it? Your company's value grows when your membership fee accumulates, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So membership is your money machine, right? Okay. So
Yes, for now.
yeah, in the future, which one do you expect to be the largest contribution to your total revenue?
Yeah. For the active that we can guarantee is like from the event, because event like me and my co-founders is a trainer. So we will do some like boot camp, like in-house training, and we can do some corporate training also. And commissions, we also will boost the commissions, because when the community grow, so the market will also grow. And when the market is grow, whatever we offer to the community, we will
I
get the
see.
commission.
So the membership fee, like, is the entrance gate for you
Yes.
to offer more valuable products and service, something like that.
Yes, and also for filtering the member part.
Okay, so corporate training will be the other segment that you're going to include in this.
Yes.
And you expect that it will become the largest contribution to your total company total revenue.
Yes, because like in my background, like I do the corporate training for 5 years, and my co-founders are also a business coach in his
I see.
professional consultant, so we can enter the market.
I see. Okay, so how many questions have I asked? Okay, okay. Another questions. You mentioned time. What do you call it? Timeline here, 2022 to 2025, and you plan to go IPO in
Yes.
2025.
Yes.
Okay. Which exchange? What do you call it, stock market? You are going to go IPO, Indonesia or New York or London?
Yes. Because we targeted so fast, like just 3 years. We targeted accelerated board in IDX, because
Okay.
one of our investor also have like financial institutions in their startup.
Okay. So how do you value your company when you go IPO? How do you value?
Yes, actually, for now we don't count our value yet, but one of my investors said that when we get like 10 billion revenue for 1 year, then we surely will take the formula to enter the IDX.
Okay. So if I ask now, how much value is your company? Do you have any idea?
We are not counting it yet, because
Okay.
we don't follow that path yet.
Yep. Since we have investor among us. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if we can talk about the value with my co-founder, then we can choose that path. Because when we create this I community, the founders give like question: we want to take the profit path, or we want to take the investor path, gitu. So for the initial path, we take the profit. So because iCommunity, since the idea is already generate income, and it can pay its cost by itself.
So you don't need any additional fund, yeah, so far.
For now, not yet. But if there are if there's investor who can scale our business, we are welcome to take that part also.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Pak.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pardo, for your question. You're very excited with numbers, yeah. Okay, I will jump to the audience in this venue in at America, live in at America. So I will give a chance to all guests in this place. Is there any question that you want to ask to the presenter? If any, you can raise your hand and start ask the question. Okay? Oh, not yet. I will read the question from the platform. Yeah, this one is Bu Anissa from Instagram. The question is, what are important steps for startup to take action on idea? You can answer, Pak Juanda.
Okay, the first step for startup to uh, the first step for startup to to take action, yeah.
Yep.
I think it's like fun, yeah. It's the majority. I think it's the major fact, because when we build a startup, the initial cost is quite big, yeah. Luckily, we have the fund for build the iCommunity to platform, because most of the startup founder, they will sell their idea to the investor to get fund to make the idea come to the reality.
Okay, I will read the second question from Citra from Twitter, yeah, platform. What is important first step? This is the same question, I think. The third question is from Oscar. What resources are available for startups? What ones did you use?
Resources.
Yes, resources.
Okay. Since iCommunity, we have actually we have the advantage, yeah, because our me as a founder and our co-founders is also already have network and our business for ourselves. So that's, I think. Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. The second one, yeah.
Yeah.
What ones did you use? Apa yang dilakukan? Yang mana yang pertama
Yeah.
kali?
First, we use our network and our business to generate or to fund the startup, the iCommunity, and we also have like some trust from our, like me myself. I have like followers or networkers in my first circle, so they already trust me, and I can bring them to join iCommunity easily. So I think for the questioner, I can make a, like ICO. This is my tagline, yeah, ICO for the resources. First, you have to have insight. Insight. So you have to insight di dalam pandangan, and you have to have insight wawasan. Then you have to create trust. When we build iCommunity, I have built trust for 5 to 6 years, and that's my capital to build this community. And the last one is O, is opportunity. When you have insight, when you have trust, then a lot of opportunity will come to you.
Okay, this is the fourth question from Mila from Instagram. what kind of person make makes a successful entrepreneur?
Okay, you have to have a growth mindset. So the most important thing is mindset, because I think the successful person, they have a mindset that always grow. They will not stop because of challenges. They will have their fighting spirit, even though they have failed. When they fail, they get up.
Okay, this is the last question from the platform, yeah, online platform. Uh, from Karenina, also from Instagram platform. The question is the innovative technology on the basic of which new products or services are manufactured?
Okay, pardon, can you repeat?
Is the innovative technology on the basis of which new products or services are manufactured?
The the innovative product and manufacture, because I don't I don't I don't do the product
Yep.
manufacturer and
Okay, because the question is so hard, so we can skip for it. Okay, I will give a chance to the audience. Once again, I will give a chance to this audience on site. Is there any before I jump to the community representative? Okay, is there any? Anyone? If you have, you can raise your hands. Okay, I will give a chance to the community representative. Pak Ivan, do you have any question, Pak?
No, I don't have any questions, but because this is a startup huddle, it's not only about questions, but also about maybe suggestions. Yeah. Uh, I understand that your business is fairly new. Uh, it's just several months old. Uh, it kind of bothers me if someone is telling me that as an entrepreneur, you have to sell your idea to investors, because I have met a lot of entrepreneurs who have not done anything but just trying to sell their idea to someone who is willing to give them money. I said, that is impossible. Why would someone give you money if you just come up with an idea that is not even proven to be effective or it's gonna work, right? So I think each and every entrepreneur has to develop their idea and execute the idea and make sure that this idea is going to work, because there are people who are willing to spend their money to pay for whatever idea or suggestions that I'm trying to sell them. As you, as an I community, you are trying to sell your network, because you are helping entrepreneurs who are willing to be your members. And then by being a member, they will get introduced to your network who might be able to help them further with their business, which is okay. As long as there are people who are willing to pay for that solution that you're trying to sell, that's fine. There are millions and millions of people out there. You will always find someone who's willing to pay for your idea. But the other thing is, how do you know when someone is asking you about the valuation of your business? This is also a funny and tricky question, because as an entrepreneur, it's very difficult to actually do evaluation if your business is basically like a tech business that you do. If you are a manufacturer, that you have a factory, that you have a lot of assets, yeah, if you are running like maybe even a creative business where you have machineries or you have kitchen, then you know how to calculate the valuation of your business because you have a land where your factory is. That land has a value. You have maybe machines, you have equipments. Those also have values. Then you can come up with some sort of a number that you can call this is my valuation. But if you are a tech business that you only work with laptops and people, I mean, your valuation is basically nothing. But your valuation, in your case, is your big data. Now, how big it is, you know. I mean, if you have 1,000 names, that's very small. But if you have 1 million names, that's okay. But if you have 10 million names, that's pretty big, right? And that's what you sell to your investor. You go to your investors like, would you be interested in investing in my business? I have this and this amount of data, names of Indonesian entrepreneurs with their business, with their perhaps, I don't know, value of the business. That's something you can sell. That's your valuation. But if you're only less than a year old, most likely you don't have any valuation yet. Yeah, and you cannot even talk to any VC because VC would say, well, I mean, you have to create some traction first so that I know what would be your potential. Now, if you have 1 million customers already paying 2,400 million rupiah a year, now that's a lot of money, right? Some investors might be interested. But if you only have 1,000 customers, that's only what, 2 billion? That's nothing, right? So, I mean, that's my take. I mean, because I'm also a business mentor, so I don't always ask questions. I only ask questions if I don't understand something. But most of the times I give them insights or idea what I think. You can certainly also counter argue if my opinion is probably does not, you know, correspond to your thoughts, but this is at least what I think. Yeah. And what I want to understand more about your business is why do you actually charge people 2,000, 250,000 a year, or 2 million and 2.4 million a year? If you charge them 250,000 a year, that's only like what, 10,000 rupiah a month. If you charge them 2.4 million a year, that's like 200,000 rupiah a month, which is nothing, right? I mean, where did you get that number from? How do you calculate that? If I would, you know, I tell Pa Eddie, you know, I know some people, I know, I have some network, but I think if I would introduce you to my network, I would charge you even more than that. Yeah. One introduction will probably cost 2 million. Not 1 year membership costs 2 million. That's very cheap. And then if you want to take some, let's say, percentage when there's a business deal going on, how do you know that they will share all the information with you? Right? That's also another tricky part. Right? So this is something for you to think about. Thank you, Pai.
Okay, thank you, Pak Ivan, for the insight. Yeah, so startup huddle is not just only asking question, but giving ideas, yeah, insight and clarification. Okay, Pak Dani, do you have something? No, Pak. Are you sure, Pak? Okay, yeah, this is the place for us to share
Yeah.
and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting point. Yeah, from
Yes.
Pak Ivan that you must be considered that.
Okay. So I will jump to Pak Ardo. Do you have
Okay, thank
something,
you,
Pak?
Pak. Yeah, I just have a idea. Yeah, I'm looking at the membership plan here, and you have three plans, right?
Yes.
Free, basic, and pro.
Yes.
And I think it's more interesting if you put some statistic here. For example, like okay, when uh, what do you call it? Client, yep, come to your platform. So let's say they choose free plan first. Okay, so when they choose free, how many of them, yeah, buy more what do you call it? More valuable plan like basic or pro. So maybe you can put like a turnover rate for each plan. So, and then you can what do you call it? So what makes them jump? We have what do you call it? Change from basic to pro, something like that. So this turnover can give you what do you call it? Yeah, um, in finance we call it asset turnover. Yeah. So because when they change plan, so it give you more money, right? More revenue, correct?
Yeah.
And I think why you charge 2.4 million per year for a pro plan, okay? So you are going to attract more people, right, to your platform, and then you build your data, right, from
Yes.
from low data, medium data, and then a big data and super data. I don't know, yeah, because you are going to connect all diaspora, right? So,
Yeah.
so that's why you 2.4, and then when you have big data, then you can charge 2.4 million per introduction, something like that. Okay. So yeah, I guess for each plan, you can put some statistic like an over when they join at free plan, and then okay, I decide to to choose basic then for the next service. So you can describe more your client journey, yeah,
Yeah.
and then what makes them to extend their membership. Let's say they buy pro plan and then they want to extend. So uh, that information can add your to your value to your service. Just an idea. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pak.
Okay, thank you, Pak Ardo, for your idea, sharing idea. Yeah, I will give my opinion for the I community. I also already try to become because we are partners, yeah. So we have to try one another, and uh, I join with some uh, the event that the I community do, and the interesting of the event is because they have uh, small session, yeah, about 10 or 12, 10 or yeah, 10, 12,
15.
15, yeah, 15 people, uh, and regularly, and we can connect to each other and share, just doing network. And if we know that member is a pro member, uh, we know that the one is very, very really serious, yeah, want to create a network. But as we know that 2.5 million, yeah, is very cheap a year. 200,000 a month. So 2,000 a month. So, but anyway, this all the insight, yeah, that we give to iCommunity today, maybe can help the iCommunity founder and co-founder, all the team, who can maybe sharpen um, the business models. Yeah. Okay. And let me check uh, in the Zoom or in the platform. Is there any question?
Well, Pak Juanda, while Pak Eddie is
Yes, Pak.
checking,
Yeah.
um, I think what Pak Eddie is suggesting might work better for you in terms of generating revenue. I mean, through events, because people do go to events if they think that there's a value that they can get from that event. But think about this. I mean, it's like Facebook, you know. In order to become a member in a Facebook, it's free. Everybody can sign up, right? And Facebook was created by Mark Zuckerberg. Initially, was basically it's a platform where people can actually share photos, share whatever uh,
Video.
things they do, share where they are, whatever, if they're on holiday, things like that. Basically, sharing pictures. And then, if you go one step further, when there is a business that you can do or create over the Facebook platform, then Facebook will start charging you. I mean, this is something that you can also consider. I mean, if you want to create like because you're using this freemium model, right? Free and premium, right? The
Yep.
free model, you are creating some sort of like a business directory, right?
Yep.
Someone who wants to start a business or who already has a business or just started a business, whatever. These are all your directories. And eventually, some of them might be interested to go further. Maybe
Yep.
uh, I'm looking for an investor. Yeah. So, and maybe you have a connection to the VC association, Ampesindo. So you could possibly connect them with the VC. But then for the business matchmaking process, you will charge them. But then you have to organize some sort of like a business matching event, right? And then you have to
Yep.
make sure when there's a deal, you need to get a certain percentage, right? That is something you can do. The challenge with the business directory is you need to keep on updating it because oftentimes people are too lazy. The business does not exist anymore, but it's still in your directory. So in a way, that's the problem with the free model because they say, oh, you don't need to pay anyway. You just put in your name, your company, whatever. But maybe that business does not exist anymore in a year, but still in your directory. So, but if they have to pay to put their information in your directory, and if they don't pay anymore because the business does not exist anymore, then it will fall out automatically out of your directory, right? So think about this membership fee thing. You know, if you think that there should be a value that you offer to your members, at least you create a business directory or startup directory, and which will be updated periodically, maybe once a year. Yeah. And then those who are in the business directory will be invited to your events, right? When you have matchmaking events with investors or with companies, sometimes companies also are looking for startups because they also, need innovations, right? So then you can make money there. I mean, there are many, many ways of generating revenue. I mean, you need to sort them out, right? Uh, you said, yeah, we give them offer on uh, staying overnight at whatever Permata residence, whatever, right? I said, well, I live in Jakarta. I have my own apartment, which is nicer than Permata residence. So that value is not attractive to me. But if you give me a voucher to eat fried rice from Baminaga for 3 months, I might be interested in that because that is something I
Yeah.
need. Yeah, so you always need to find out what people are interested in, right? I mean,
Yeah.
hotel voucher might be interesting for those who are not living in the city, but F&B voucher might be interesting for, I don't know. Yeah, so there has to be lots of values that you offer, you know. So and use all your network. Yeah. If you have Pa Edi in your network, you ask Pa Edi, what can you offer in terms of value? Maybe Pa Edi runs an incubator, so then they can join Pa Edi's incubator with 20% discount. Uh, I don't know, a fee, right? Think about that. Okay.
Thank you, Pak.
All right. I talked too much.
Okay, Pak. Thank you. And this session is already finished because there is no more question in the platform, and there is also no more question in this on-site. But because now we on-site, yeah, there is another slot that we will give to all the on-site member. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Pak Ivan, for remind me. So, Pak Juanda, do
Yes,
you
Pak.
have any question for us, Pak? Do you have any
Uh,
question for us, Pak?
I think what the Pak Ivan and others said is already good input for our startup, and we can I think we can implement some of them, and maybe if there's any time to discuss in each person's, it will be better. See,
Sure, Pak. No worry. Okay. Any other, Pak Juanda?
I think that's it.
Okay. One-on-one better, yeah.
Yeah.
Juanda, each and every business has to have his own mentor, right?
Yes.
So even you have to have your own mentor.
Agree, Pak.
People like Steve Jobs, like Bill Gates, they also have their mentors, even though they're already so successful. Sometimes it's not just, for them to ask for, ideas or even criticism. Oftentimes it's just as like a sparring partner, where they can actually share their thoughts and ideas, and have someone say, okay, is that good or bad or not so good? Yeah. Coach is always good, and you will need a coach, in your entire business journey, because even after you are successful already, so you still need a coach, because people need a coach always to basically have someone who can, uh, they can talk to about many things. Yeah. you know the world athletes, they also need coach. They don't just train alone by themselves. Yeah, they always have coach. I mean, the coach is probably not better than the athletes themselves, but at least the coach will stand on the side and see, and give opinion on what they already see. Yeah, so think about this, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree, Pak Ivan. Agree.
Okay. Thank you, Pak Ivan. Also, I get back to the all guests in on site, yeah. So any other things that you want to ask to us? Anything? It's not always to Pak Juanda, but to us. Okay, the lady over there. Thank you. Your name?
Okay, hello, good night everyone. My name is Evelyn. I'm from landmark.com. I'm also the host of iCommunity. I didn't know that today is the event for iCommunity. So I was thinking it's just for at America event. So
Yes.
bravo for Pak Juanda. And I have two. It's like one, I just want to give a little testimony, and two, I have a question. So for the testimony, it's like I'm from Bandung. And last year, because of COVID, I came to Jakarta and I didn't know everyone until I meet Pak Juanda. and I met a lot of people and a lot of opportunity and a lot of deal also from iCommunity. So that's my testimony. So bravo for iCommunity. And my question is, okay. So I was very thank you for iCommunity, and yes, the price is very cheap. That's why in the first time I meet and I'm asking Pak Juanda, from where you get the benefit and everything. Even I meet someone in the coffee shop, it's not enough for 200,000, right? Even the gasoline is not enough. Okay, so for me, our community is so much better for me to go even to Palembang, another city, because yeah, the network is for me is also too cheap. But if going higher, I think I need to have exclusive because I have good testimony for you. Yeah. Okay, my question is before I hear from Pak Ivan is about the find mentor for any business, right? I'm also one of startup in back office digital system. And I want to know is like sometimes startup is very new and not a lot of people have doing it. Even yeah maybe so for some business or some system they already do it because yeah the technology is just the new generation before it's manual and now it's digitalization but the business and the system almost is the same but how we can find the mentor is like they yeah maybe suitable for us and can like push us yeah before you say like the sparring partner do you have any clue or any idea where we can find that mentor? Thank you. Good night.
Very interesting. What? I didn't get your name again. Evelyn. So you're a member of iCommunity. Okay. Uh, so are you paying? You're a free member, or you're paying the 250,000 or 2.4 million?
No, no, of course I pay. I don't like the free one because I
Okay.
appreciate one another, yeah, work for it. So I pay.
Okay.
Okay.
2.4 million a year.
Yeah, and I have some support to make the clothes of iCommunity. I also yeah sacrifice to help them to make it too.
So would you be willing to pay 5 million a year if iCommunity can introduce you to a potential coach for your business?
Yes, why not?
Sipa Juanda, your price is too cheap.
Very
She's willing
Yes,
generous.
to pay
Pak.
5 million a year.
Okay. Can I answer about the
Yes,
pricing
yes.
strategy?
Sure, sure.
Yes. Actually, this community is like semi-social for us because I know a lot of community that can pay higher. I also joined some community that pay 10 million rupiah and others. But from the first time we built the community is we want to help SME to connect with others and to connect with big company. So that's our goals in the first time we built the iCommunity. So it's also like semi-social. And about the pricing, 2.4 million rupiah, and there's in online business there's a psychologist price for Indonesian market, which is like they have like certain price that they will pay without thinking. And based on my experience in online business, like 200 200,000 a month for Indonesian businessmen or SME, they will not think to pay the price. But when you offer like 5 million or we know that other community pay like 9 million or 10 million, SME will not afford that. And some of our goals will not achieve with that price. So my goal and our founder goal is to help SME to connect with entrepreneurs so that they can scale up. Gitu Pak.
Yeah, interesting. Because your membership is the same price as membership fee for Kadin. So if you want to become a member of Kadin, you also pay 2.4 million a year. So, but I don't know if you get any value by becoming a member of Kadin. But anyway, like I said, each and every business needs a coach, right? And I think a coach is even more important than finding an investor because a coach can help you actually uh, sharpening, as Pa Eddie said, your business model so that it becomes so successful and attractive for the investor later on. Uh, and getting to know investors is much easier because investors are looking for entrepreneurs because they want to, make money. Business coach and business mentors, they're not really looking for money because usually they don't get paid. Yeah, and if they're willing to help you, then they will help you. And again, I think if you could channel entrepreneurs to mentors and coaches, that would be a strong point and strong value that community can actually offer. Because
Yeah.
that is something that they need. That is something that is sought by lots of entrepreneurs, even SMEs, right? If you are just a housewife making cookies, in your kitchen, and you're just selling like, online through Tokopedia or whatever, and generate maybe 10 million a month, then if someone would ask you, would you be willing to make 100 million a month instead? Everybody would say yes. Let me tell you how. Then that's what the coach is for, right? So that's what. But the thing is, it's sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's difficult, because again, you need the right network. If you if you if you are in the right network, you can easily find a coach or a mentor. Yeah. But if you just ask anybody, it's difficult, right? Maybe go to events like this, and you will find one. Okay.
Okay, thank you for Ms. Evelyn. So any other question for us in the member side, in the audience side? If there is none, do you want to ask more question, Ms. Evelyn? One simple question, or you can, or you
Okay,
want to
okay.
add
One maybe
something?
just very simple. So before I was listening about the business model, right? And Mr. Ivan is give insight, right? So if I want just to know, just curious, if iCommunity change the business model and raise the price, would you be the investor for iCommunity? Thank you.
Well, you have to understand. Uh, uh, well, I'm not an investor, that's for sure. But there are all sorts of investors, right? That you can find out in the market. Of course, the top one would be the so-called VC or venture capitalists. These are are you know people who are trying to make money from the money they have invested in startups, right? If I would invest in iCommunity, let's say $1 million, so my expectation is that I would get maybe $2 or $3 million within 2 or 3 years. But that's a VC. But then there are other investors like the so-called angel investors, right? Angel investors, they invest uh, not necessarily just to make money, but they want to help the entrepreneurs. And angel investors can also be maybe your family, your friends, or someone uh, who uh, who uh, who know you, or maybe refer to someone else. Uh, but usually they don't invest so much like a VC does. VC invests like $500,000, not rupiah, or $1 million at least, right? But an angel investor would probably invest in you maybe like $10,000. But that's enough to get started, yeah? Because oftentimes, as an entrepreneur, you have nobody to go to, yeah, other than maybe your parents. Parents don't have money, maybe your bigger family circles, maybe aunts or uncles or friends. But if they all don't have money, then maybe you should try to find a so-called angel investor, right? Through friends. I mean, there are network of angel investors as well, right? So, but again, the question is always investors by its name, to invest, meaning that you also need to get a return, right? What kind of return, right? If you're a social investor, your return is probably not necessarily just financial or profit based. It could also be, for example, the impact that you create. If iCommunity declare himself as a social company because iCommunity wants to help the entrepreneurs and not necessarily just making profit for himself, for his own pocket, maybe some social investors or impact investors would probably willing. But then he also said at the beginning that he was actually looking for potential IPO, meaning that he will get his investment not from any investor, but from the people. Crowdsourcing. It's more difficult though, by the way. Yeah, because then you have to do your homework. You have to convince the people why would they give money to iCommunity? Yeah, what value? If I would buy a share of a company, maybe a energy company or whatever, a power company, I know for sure that that share will give me, significant return. But if I would invest in iCommunity, I will start scratching my head, So, am I going to get some significant return or not? Right. So, but for that, there is the what do you call that? IDX incubator. That they will help you. I mean, if you want to sign up for that, they will prepare your business to basically go for IPO, and then you don't need to go for. I mean, if I were the founder of iCommunity, and also I see that you have a very resourceful co-founders, I don't necessarily need uh, institutional investment, from other people, right? Because what you need is create database and make network, grow your network, meet people. He needs to go enjoying his life, going to one event to the others, going to parties, clubbings, because then you get to meet people. Yeah. So whatever you go to any clubs or Holy Wings, you will probably see him, right? Because he's networking with all those rich kids or whoever, right? But that's his capital. Yeah, that's his network. Because with that, he can make money. He can make 2.4 million a year from you, even though you're willing to pay 5, right? So, thank you, buddy.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Evelyn, Pak Ivan, Pak Dani, Pak Ardo, and all the members in the Zoom platform. Okay, our session for Q&A session is finished, and thank you for all community members, to participate in Q&A session. And I hope we all learned something new here. And then, before we end this event, I want to ask once again to Pak Juanda, what can we as a community do to help you? You can ask to help Pak. Okay, Pak?
Yes, like Pak Ivan said before that, actually, iCommunity for this stage, all the investor is do by ourselves because we have some stable business behind this iCommunity from its our founder. But if there is like also Pak Ivan said, there's some investor or some mentors that want to collaborate with iCommunity, we will very happy to meet up and talk, get some coffee lah for talk.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Loud and clear. And this is the final session for us. So we need the closing remarks from each of the community representative. Pak Ivan, you can. Okay, you're ready. And Pak Dani.
Okay. Pak Juanda, I think
Yes,
that
Pak.
you already present your idea very good, very good ya Pak ya. So
Thank you,
because
Pak
I
Dani.
am also as outsiders, I'm really interested as an entrepreneur that you are able to convince us. I think. Okay, thank you Pak.
Okay, thank you, Pak. Pak Ardo.
Yeah, yeah, Pak Juanda, and uh, I think yes, I'm asking questions, but I learn from your answers, and also from Pak Ivan and Pak Dadi. Yeah, uh, lot of got insights. Yeah, that can help me improve. Yeah, especially how to understand startup. Yeah, because uh, uh, I think I've been observing startups since 2 years ago, yeah. And because this is I think the startup is the interesting phenomenon. Yeah, why they can attract more fund, yeah, big fund, but they have no what do you call it, net income, right? So so there's like I think what one of the eight wonder in the world, ya, keajaiban dunia ke-8, I think, ya. So that's why now you add to my what do you call it, to my uh, knowledge, yeah, that so I can see me founder startup up close, and not up close, yeah, but yeah, what do you call it? So yeah, yeah. Basically, I learned a lot from your presentation, and thank you, yeah, for this learning. And good luck.
Thank you, Pak.
And
Sama-sama, Pak.
when you go IPO, please maybe you can contact me to do your valuation.
Siap, Pak.
Thank you.
Although they said invest in startups because 9 out of 10 will fail.
See?
So it's like that does not make sense. So I should invest in something that will fail.
Yeah.
Right? And they say,
Thank you.
well, invest in startups. For sure, 9 out of 10 will fail, right? Like 9 out of 10 will
Yeah.
succeed, then it's okay. But
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that iCommunity will not fail, Pak, because for me, iCommunity will be my legacy for the world player. Because I join a lot of community like Lions Club. They are like 105 years, and I want the iCommunity also will stay for another 1 years, another 100 years.
Okay, our event is finished now. And thank you once again for all the community representatives. Thank you. And thank you for all team at America. Give applause. Woo! And we hope you can join us in our next Startup Huddle event. Yeah. Of course, if we can do in at America, it will be very, very awesome. Okay, get back to you, James. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much to our presenter, Pak Juanda, community representatives, Pak Ardo, Pak Denny, and Pak Ivan, along with our moderator for today, Pak Eddie, for today's very informative session. It's been great having you guys with us. Now, you may be wondering, how can I develop an awesome idea for a place like this? It's very easy. All you need to do is go to our website at www.atamerica.or.id, select Create a Program, and click Collaborate with us. All event proposals coming to us will be reviewed, and your event might be featured here soon. You can also subscribe to our newsletter for all our weekly updates. And that's it. That wraps this episode. It's been fun, but we have to say goodbye for now. Follow our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at ATAmerica for all our fun contents, event updates, and so much more. Again, thank you everyone for joining. Again, my name is James, and we'll see you at the next At America TV episode. Goodbye.